All right, everybody, let's get this started. First of all, I want to welcome everybody to this SendOutCards Opportunity webinar. My name is Steve Schultz. I'm the President of Field Operations here at SendOutCards. And to all of the guests, all right, those of you who may be listening to this opportunity presentation for the first or second time, you guys are the reason that we're here. The reason that you guys were invited out here to view this presentation is to get some information. Please understand that's all this is information, and what you do with this information is totally up to you. But I will tell you this. If you apply the information that we share with you here tonight, it will change your life. And I know that's a bold statement to make. That's a really big, bold statement to make. But whether you use our product on a personal level, whether you use it to build your current business, please understand that you don't have to give up anything in what you're doing. Just build this business or use our product on the side of what you currently do. But here's the fun part. When your part-time income starts to exceed your full-time income, and most importantly, on a monthly residual basis, meaning the money is there whether you're working or not, well, obviously at that point, you would have the greatest problem in the world to have. And that's exactly what happened to me. Guys, let me tell you my story. It is amazing to me that I've been in this industry now for a little more than 26 years. And 26 years ago, when I was first introduced to this concept, I was a full-time school teacher. And I kid about it, but I'm serious. I was a dead broke full-time school teacher. I was looking for a way to supplement my teaching income. I did not think that this would replace my income. I thought it would be a great supplement. But after working my business on a part-time basis for about a year, and I'm talking 3 to 5 hours a week is also, it's not a huge time commitment. I don't want anybody to look at this and say, man, what a great opportunity, but I just don't have time. Yes, you do. 3 to 5 hours a week is what I put into it. And after a year of doing so, my wife, Colleen, who taught first grade, she was able to leave her teaching position. And about a year and a half later, I was able to leave mine. So we've been doing this now full time for a little more than 23 years. And in that short, 26-year period, we built a pretty big group. Guys, we went out there and we simply shared the concept of what this program is all about with just a few people. But what we did is we taught them how to share it with a few people that they knew. And those people went out and did the same, who did the same, who did the same, who did the same. And we built an organization of more than 170,000 independent distributors. And we've made millions and millions and millions of dollars in the process. And that's what, that's the opportunity that I want to share with you guys here tonight. So let me tell you a little bit about SendOutCards. Guys, SendOutCards was founded in 2003 by our founder, our president, our CEO, Mr. Cody Bateman. The international headquarters are located in Salt Lake City, Utah, and SendOutCards is a member of the Direct Selling Association. Now, here's how SendOutCards even came to be. See, Cody's goal was to take the greeting card and the gifting business from a traditional brick and mortar type environment and move it over to an online click and order type environment, the exact same way that Amazon did for books, Netflix did for movies, and iTunes did for music. Now, if you take a look at those three companies, Amazon, Netflix, and iTunes, those are three pretty successful companies. I hope you agree with me there. I'm talking about multi-billion-dollar successful companies. And what these companies were able to do is that they were able to collapse an inefficiency in our marketplace. In other words, what these three companies were able to do is make our lives easier. Think about it. The way that we purchase a lot of things today is totally different because of Amazon. The way that we rent movies is totally different because of Netflix. You guys realize that today, in the comfort of your own living room, you can, click on Netflix on your television set, and you can dial up literally any movie that you want to watch with the click of a button. 1 billion hours a month are spent watching Netflix. Why? Because it's easy. iTunes, the way that we purchase music today is totally different. Think about it. It's difficult to find a record store today, right? And we don't buy albums. We don't even buy CDs anymore. We buy tracks off of CDs on our smartphones and our tablets. Guys, think about that. You can be sitting at an intersection in your car listening to the radio, and a song comes on the radio, and you say to yourself, oh, that's a pretty cool song, but you don't know the name of it. So you grab your smartphone, you click on the app Shazam, right? You all know this app already. Shazam will tell you the name of the song and ask you if you want to purchase it. And you go, yes, yes, yes. And through iTunes, that song is delivered and put on your playlist before the light turns green. It just has made our lives easier in the way that we purchase music. Well, Cody Bateman has done the exact same thing in the greeting card and the gifting business. Because today, in the comfort of your own home, in the comfort of your office, from the comfort of your smartphone, you can create an unbelievably personalized greeting card, add a gift if you want, and you hit send. And SendOutCards will print it, stuff it, stamp it, and mail it for you without you leaving the comfort of your home, your office, or the comfort of your smartphone. Guys, you got to understand that the digital revolution is already underway. Think about this. The largest taxi company owns no taxis. Uber. The largest telecom company owns no lines. Skype. The largest media owner creates no content. Facebook. The largest movie house owns no cinemas. Netflix. The largest software vendors do not create the apps. Apple and Google. And the reason you're on this call, soon to be the largest greeting card and gifting company, owns no stores. They don't have any stores, and that's SendOutCards. Guys, by far, SendOutCards is the best relationship building program, the best customer appreciation program in the world. You see, SendOutCards has sent out over 120 million greeting cards and over 5 million gifts over the past 12 years. Now, you sit back and say, okay, this is all great, but how do I do this? Well, guys, what SendOutCards is in, the business that they're in, they are in the relationship marketing and relationship building business. And the best way to build relationships is to reach out to people. And one of the best ways that we found out to reach out to people is by sending greeting cards and gifts. And that's really all life is building relationships and then sharing ideas. But you have to go build those relationships. Now, to be able to go out there and send these cards, you can do it on this. But you know what this is? This is kind of old school today. All right? You look at your laptops, you look at your computers, that's kind of old school. You can also create these cards from the palm of your hand. And it doesn't matter if you're an Android user, doesn't matter if you're an iOS user. You can create these cards at a moment's notice from the palm of your hand. Now, you guys think about it. Think about all the things that you do with your cell phone today. Think about your cell phone today. Literally, if I asked you to turn in your cell phone for the next, let's just say 24 hours, you would have a very difficult time with that, wouldn't you? Because today, you can't live without your cell phone. Look at all of the stuff that we do on our cell phones today, including doing business, okay? Including doing business. And here with SendOutCards, you can do business from the palm of your hand with your smartphone. Now, this is what our app looks like. And this is actually a picture of my iPhone. And you can see the app that is on the desktop here of my iPhone. And when you click on the app is going to open up and it's going to ask you, okay, what kind of card do you want to send? Now, a photo card is a completely blank card. All right. My cards, these are cards that you've already created that you can use again. You can send to somebody else. Obviously, you're going to change the greeting inside. But there's featured cards, birthday cards, thank you notes. And if you just scroll and scroll and scroll, you'll see all the different categories of cards that you can send to somebody. Well, what I'm going to demonstrate for you here today is a photo card, which is a completely blank card. And now it's going to ask you, do you want to send a vertical card or do you want to send a horizontal card? Well, if I just click on vertical card here, now it's going to ask me, do you want to send a 2-panel card, a 3-panel card, a great big card, or do you want to send a postcard? Well, let's just send a regular 2-panel 5x7 card. So I go up here and I hit create card. Now, if you notice, it's completely blank. So now all you have to do is just touch the center of the card and the computer or the app is going to ask you, okay, what kind of photo do you want to put on this card? Do you want to click, if you click on photo library, these are the photos that are already on your smartphone. Do you want to take a photo or do you want to use the photos that are already in your SendOutCards on your SendOutCards website? So if I just click photo library, that's going to open up all of the photos that are on my cell phone. Well, I met this young girl up here in the upper right-hand corner. Her name is Emily, so I'm going to send her a card. I took this picture with Emily and this little boy, and if I just touch that picture, it automatically loads it onto the front of the card. Pretty easy, right? Now, if I swipe to the left, it's going to take me it's going to take me to the inside left of the card. If I swipe right, it's going to take me to the inside right of the card. And then when you tap on the center, the card editor pops up. And now this is where you can create or write whatever type of greeting you want to write on that card. Now you can type it, that's fine, but we live in a world today, guys, where everything is automated. And so on my iPhone, and you Android users have the exact same thing, you can literally click on this microphone here and you can speak into your phone, and whatever you speak, that will show up on the card. So if I click on this microphone and I say something like, hey, Emily, comma, it was great to see you at the game tonight, period. Good luck with your job interview, period. Let me know how it goes, period. Talk soon, Steve. And literally, as you speak, the words pop up on the screen. Now, you can go back and you can edit this text if you want to. You can change the font. You can change the size of the font. You can change the color of the font. But everything looks pretty good. So if I go over here and I just click done, it's going to ask, do you want to send a gift? Now, most of the time, you guys here at SendOutCards, we send gifts. So if you click on all gifts, all of our gifts pop up. Now you can go and you can scroll and scroll and scroll, and you can see all of the gifts that we have to offer. But what I'm going to send to Emily here is just a 2-pack of brownies. So I click on 2-pack of brownies, and it says, yep, do you want this? I say yes, add to cart. It says, okay. Now you see my card, you see the brownies, and then it says add another gift. All right, you can decide if you want to add another gift if you want to, or you can go to checkout. So you click on checkout, and my return or your return address is already in here. So then you click continue checkout, and now they're going to ask, all right, who are we sending this to? If it's somebody that's already in your contacts, you can click on contacts, find that person, and you're good to go. If it's a new recipient, you click on new recipient. And if you're standing there with that person, you literally hand the person your phone and they can put all their information in. All right, then you click done, and it says, all right, it's going to cost you you can see how much it's going to cost. You say submit payment, and then you have your confirmation number. Guys, it is that simple. It is that simple. What I just demonstrated to you, I literally can do in about a minute. In about a minute. It is so nice that we can send gratitude. I tell you what happens. You look for reasons to send people greeting cards and gifts. And it is a great, great way to live your life on a daily basis. Now, you sit there and you look at this and say, okay, this is all great, but how do I do this, Steve? How in the world can I be a part of this? Well, you have to be a SendOutCards customer. And these are our customer options. You guys, we've got, and this is what I'm going to recommend to everybody. Everybody come in as a preferred customer. It's $39 a month. That's going to give you 100 points every single month. Now, the cards are based on a point system. And the card that I just showed you, that's 3 points. Okay, so that card at 39 cents a point, 3 points, that card was $1.17. All right, so this is the lowest point price possible, 39 cents. There's no commitment. You can cancel at any time. Guys, we have other options, like we have a retail package, we have pay-as-you-go. I'm going to tell you flat out, don't do that. Don't get the retail package. Don't get the pay-as-you-go. You pay too much. You pay too much. Come in as a preferred customer. You get the lowest point price possible, and you can cancel at any time, so there's no risk whatsoever. Now, we also have bundled packages. Now, obviously, guys, when you buy things in a bundle, you obviously save money. And so we've bundled some packages here together with some other products that you are definitely going to need. Now, I'll tell you what, in our personal bundle, in our marketing bundle, in our business bundle, the person who invited you to this call here tonight, they're going to tell you what bundle is best for you. But I will tell you this, in each one of these bundles, it includes what we call the custom brand manager. And with the custom brand manager, that is going to allow you to customize the back of the greeting card. Now, think about how substantial that is. Guys, think about the ability, whether on a personal level or a business level, how substantial that would be to customize and completely brand yourself or your business on this greeting card. Because what happens? When you open up a greeting card, you look at the front and you automatically turn it over to the back, don't you? And the reason we all turn it over is because we want to see how much it costs, right? Well, we don't have the price on the back of our cards, but when you flip it over, the person is going to see your personal brand. So the custom brand manager is included in each one of these bundles. The custom brand manager alone is $149. But guys, when you bundle it inside these packages, you get a lot more value. As a matter of fact, with the personal bundle here, you're going to be able to send an additional 33 cards. With the marketing bundle, you can send an additional 66 cards. And with the business bundle, you're going to be able to send an additional 133 cards. And so guys, get together with the person who invited you here tonight. They will explain what bundle is best for you. Now, here's what's going to happen. You are going to start sending cards and gifts to people. And the phone is going to ring. And people are going to thank you for the cards and gifts, but they're also going to ask you, how in the world did you do this? How did you do this? How did you create this unbelievably personalized greeting card just for me? And you now have the ability to refer people to SendOutCards. And if you are a distributor of SendOutCards, when you refer people, you're going to get paid. You're going to get paid every single time that somebody you referred to our program, every time they send a greeting card or a gift, you get paid. Now, to become a distributor, guys, it's so super simple. It's an additional $50. Guys, it's a one-time setup fee of $50 with an annual renewal fee of $59. Okay? I promise you this, it is going to happen to you. People are going to ask you about this product, and if you pay the additional $50 to become a distributor, you can refer them to the program. When they sign up underneath you, every time that they send a card or a gift, you get paid. Now think about that for a second. How would you like to get paid to refer people to Amazon, or refer people to Netflix, or refer people to iTunes? That's not possible, is it? You don't get paid for referring people to those programs, those other companies, but you know what? You do every single day. I tell people to go to Amazon and Netflix and iTunes almost every single day because it's a great program. They're great companies. Well, here with SendOutCards, if you refer people to this program, you get paid. Now, there are 4 types of people that join our company, all right? You're a 1 if you want to become a customer. Now, I'm going to assume that every single person on this call is going to be at least a customer, okay? But if you want to pay the extra $50 to become a distributor, that means you're either a 2, 3, or a 4. 2 means that you're just a referral partner, which means that you know people who might be interested in this, and then you can refer them to the person who signed you up, and that person will work with those referrals and sign them up underneath you. You're a 3 if you want to earn money just part-time, not give up anything in what you're doing, or you're a 4 if you want to work this business and replace your current income. So I'm going to ask you again in just a second. Are you a 1, a 2, a 3, or a 4? Now, when you become a distributor, here's what you get. You get paid to sign up customers, okay? Not only do you get paid on a weekly basis, but you also get paid on a monthly basis. Now, in other words, when you go out there and you sell these customer bundles, we're going to pay you, okay? We're going to pay you, and here's how it works. You're going to get paid up to $670 for every business bundle that you sell. But you can also earn up to $390 for every business bundle that is sold by a distributor that happens to be in your organization. So think about that for a second. What if you had 10, 20, 30, 50, or 100 of these business bundles that were sold in your organization in a given month? And you didn't have anything to do with it, except you had distributors in your organizations who knew people, and they signed these people up on these business bundles. Now, if you sell marketing bundles, the commission is cut in half. And if you sell personal bundles, the commission is cut in half again. All right? So depending on the bundle, depends on the commission that is paid. This money is paid on a weekly basis. But I also told you that we get paid, that you're also going to get paid on a monthly residual basis. In other words, all of the customers that are in your organization, and remember, guys, these are people not only on a personal level, but business owners that are building relationships with their customers. Why? Because they want those customers to stick to them like glue, all right? They're sending these cards and gifts on a daily basis, all right? They send them on a daily basis. And every time that somebody in your organization sends a card or a gift, you get paid month after month after month after month. So with that in mind, I'm going to ask you one more time. Are you a 1, a 2, a 3, or a 4. And when we turn you guys back over to the person who got you on this call here tonight, the person who invited you on the call, they're going to ask for you to make a decision. They're going to need you to make a decision. And we always say, listen, guys, the yeses are great. The nos are okay. The maybes kill us. Okay? The maybes kill us. You have to decide, are you a 1, a 2, a 3, or a 4? Now, I want to introduce you to a young lady who is tearing this business up. Gail, boy, not only is she building a multi-million-dollar SendOutCards business, but she already has a multi-million-dollar real estate business as well. Gail has been married to her husband, Steve, for 39 years. She has 3 great kids. She's got 9 grandchildren. She's been a realtor since 2004. But here's the kicker, and this is what's so impressive about Steve and Gail. They close an average of about 40 residential transactions per year. But here's the deal. 98% of them are from referrals. You guys, 98% are from referrals. Why? Because they use the SendOutCards system. Steve and Gail have been using SendOutCards since 2007. They've sent out over 20,000 cards and gifts. And Gail's an award winner. I mean, Gail was a rock star in our company. She won the Future Is Now award back in 2011. She has served on the Eagle's Nest, which is kind of an advisory board for SendOutCards. She sat on the Nest in 2014, 2015, and she's also a Circle of Excellence award winner in 2014, 2015. She's a complete rock star, and I'm so glad that she is on my team. From Portage, Michigan, Gail Zintek, welcome to the call.
Hey, Steve, how are you tonight?
I'm doing good, Gail. Listen, thank you so much for spending just a little bit of time with us here tonight. Hey, tell us your story a little bit and why people need to get started with this program.
Awesome, Steve. Thanks for having me on tonight. I'm really excited to share our story. You kind of mentioned a lot of it in the introduction, but back in 2007, almost 9 years ago, Steve and I received a card in the mail from someone we didn't know. It had a picture of our business card on the front. It said, "Nothing beats a great referral." Well, I remember that day and the moment I opened the card and how it made me feel. So I called the guy who sent the card. We met for coffee. We talked about how and why this system would be perfect for business owners. But when he had me send a card, I got it. It was the touch of a button. So I went home and researched SendOutCards. And when given the choices to join, Steve and I chose to join as a distributor because we knew that there would be other people all over the world who would find value in using SendOutCards. But most importantly, we wanted our customers, our real estate clients, to feel the way we felt the day we got that card in the mail. So like you mentioned, we've sent over 20,000 cards. We've added over 5,000 people to our contact manager. And, you know, back in 2007, when we started using SendOutCards, our business was about 35% referral. And as the market declined during that time of 2008 to 2011, our business actually steadily increased. And our marketing consisted of SendOutCards, and we've been longtime members to our BNI group, which is a hard contact networking group. So by 2012, our business reached 98% referral, and it was that year in November that we opened our own company, Network Team Homes Realty. Excuse me. We currently have 4 additional agents that work with our company, and the goal to add 4 more this year. As you mentioned, we sell about 40 homes a year. In 2014, we sold exactly 40 homes. 39 of those were by referral. In 2015, we put 43 homes under contract, and we had 35 of those closed by the end of the year, carrying 8 over into January of this year. 34 of the 35 homes that we closed last year, Steve, were by referral. This year we've closed on 14 homes, just our most recent one just this morning, and we have 10 more under contract. We're also working with about a dozen or so buyers and sellers right now that are yet to go under contract, and all of our business this year so far is 100% referral. I mentioned that we were given the choice on how we should join SendOutCards. Back then, business owners we were entrepreneurial spirits anyway, and we chose the distributor route. And that turns out it was a pretty good idea. So not only has SendOutCards been instrumental in helping us create a successful real estate business, but we've been able to share SendOutCards with colleagues, with family, with friends, clients who are now customers and distributors in our organization. And our SendOutCard business spans 20 states and Canada so far. We expect to expand that even more. And the money that we make each month far surpasses the cost of us sending cards and gifts. We send a lot of cards and gifts, which produces more and more business for us. So Steve and I love the Bateman family, and you know, we're extremely passionate about the SendOutCards twofold mission. You know, Cody's taught us for the last 9 years, help millions of people act on their promptings, reach out in kindness, make a positive impact on our world. And in doing so, we are creating for ourselves, our family, our business partners, a vehicle for financial freedom. So we love SendOutCards. We adore the people we've met in this business, Steve, and we're really excited about what the future holds for this company and for us.
I'm going to tell you what, Gail, listening to that story, I mean, I literally have, you know, chill bumps out of my arms. I mean, I guarantee you, everybody that's listening to your story right now is going, well, I wish Steve and Gail would live next to me so they could sell my house for me. You guys are rock stars, not only in real estate, but also in SendOutCards. You're changing the lives of literally tens of thousands of people by sharing the SendOutCards opportunity. And like I said before, we're so happy that you're on our team. And thank you so much tonight for sharing your story. I guarantee you it's going to resonate with a lot of people on this call.
It's been a real pleasure. Thanks for having us, Steve.
All right, you guys. Hey, listen, here's the bottom line. Guys, the bottom line is this, is that SendOutCards is poised for massive growth. Millions of people will experience SendOutCards over the next few years, and it will become a worldwide household name. Guys, the only thing that's missing from this equation is you. You know, the greatest thing about this opportunity is that, and somebody told me this a long time ago. Somebody said to me once, they said, you know, opportunities don't go away. They simply go to someone else. You know, the person who invited you on the call here tonight, you know, I hope you really appreciate them inviting you to pick up this information, because they thought enough of you to get you on this call, to get you this information so you can make an educated decision whether or not you want to be a part of this. Guys, we're having a blast. I mean, literally, this is hard. This is as hard as we work. You know, it's not very tough to talk about something that you're incredibly passionate about. We want you to be a part of this. And I know some of you may be thinking, oh my gosh, you know, I don't know if I can do this. You know, it seems so confusing. Listen, I heard Richard Branson say one time, Richard Branson said, if someone offers you an amazing opportunity and you're not sure you can do it, say yes, then learn how to do it later. What a great way to live your life. Listen, guys, this company's been around for 12 years. You know, millions and millions and millions of people have received cards and sent cards with our system. The program works. It works in a big, big way, and we want you to be a part of this. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to turn you guys back over to the person who invited you on the call here today. Get all of your questions answered, but let me be the first to welcome you to SendOutCards. Thanks, everybody. Have a great day.